when it comes to swords and martial arts, it always comes down to the samurais and ninjas. Dang, they are really awesome. But we're going to see which one is better. And we're going to put two of the most deadliest ninjas and samurais to face. Samurai Jack, the warrior prince lost in time, and Leonardo, the leader of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now for this fight, we're just only going to be focused on the TV shows and movies, which means we're not going to do no comics or video games. I'm West and it's my job to see who would win the fight. Aku, the Master of Darkness, such a destructive evil creature. No one can stop him, but one man can, and his name is Samurai Jack. Now, when he was a child, his father got taken away by Aku. Yes, and he's not just gonna sit around and cry. He's gonna need some training. And since he was a child, Jack has been trained by masters from around the world. He has Asian astrology, Japanese ninjutsu, Airborne horseback riding, amphibian dog and stick fighting, aviation education, Greek power nation, British archery, Viking sailing, Russian axe throwing, Moglang horse riding, Chinese kung fu, and he can fight with an astral plane, martial arts master swordsman, and alongside time spell. He also has the katana, was made by Odin, Ra, and Vishui, can absorb and reject energy, similarly indestructible, counters evil magic, sharp enough to cut through metal, must be pure and hard to wield, traditional horse cut techniques, and can break most blades. He can leap over 100 feet, survive being crushed by a 700-ton man, loaded a 39-ton boulder, dodge beams of sunlight, survive a fall from space, defeated 6 bounty hunters in 1/2 of a second, defeated Ultrabots, Domination, Sirens, and Aku. But Jack isn't perfect. Jack's sword is not effective with beings who are not evil. As a result of 50 years of trying to return to the past, he became depressed and plunged deeper into madness. Goes out of his way to help others, which sometimes end up a trap arranged by Aslan's. Once got turned into a chicken by a very antisocial wizard. Once a test solution when Jack thought he accidentally massacred innocent children. Can lash out rage, especially against Aku. Julian doesn't wear any form of armor, and it's been an entire episode unable to fight after losing that they cannot fight barefoot. But still, Jack is really one of the greatest samurais in the entire world.
Past is once more beyond your reach. You can fly?
No, jump good.
When you go inside of a sewer, you don't know what's in there. I mean, there could be some new creatures, scary monsters, new places, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, we technically know what happened. Regular turtles turned into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they were trained by Master Splinter, who is also a mutant rat. Well, anyway, Splinter has been trained them their whole life, becoming great ninjas, and a good team, and a teammate always needed a leader, and Splinter chose one turtle to become the leader, and his name is Leonardo. The reason why Leonardo's our leader, I mean, Donatello is good with machines and intelligence, but not really good as a leader. Raphael is really strong, but really hot-tempered. And we all know Mikey's a loser, so pretty much that's the really good reason why Leonardo's the leader. And with that training, he has good weapons and abilities. He has the Master of Ninjutsu, Shinshai's Haiken Kyoki, Taijutsu, which is the body technique, Fangong, a holy system of core and body posture and movement, breathing, medication used for the purpose of health, Kenjutsu, the art of Japanese swordship, Shurikenjutsu, the art of using the shuriken, Kaijutsu, the art of gunpowder, Survivor, techniques of stealth and inspiration, Surin, the art of cooking. Well, really, the art of cooking. I don't know how is that gonna work. Siren, the art of, Rakuyoku, losing translated the art of strategy. Kaido, the Japanese art of archery. And Joshi, this is appearing technique. He is also strong enough to push against a 6.4-ton bite force of a Tyrannosaurus. Reach and dodge lightning from Mystic Ninjas, and those lightnings are actually lightnings when they came from a storm. Overcome the effects of a fungus homograph spores, which cause their victims to experience their greatest fears. Strong enough to slice through a steel with his sword. It is usually the turtle that ultimately defeats Shredder, as he is constantly able to keep up with him. Was able to physically hold back King Prime, fast enough to dodge lightning from approaching power thugs, battle an entire horde of footbots, and as well as force push over a giant bug with a boulder, and Shredder recognized Leonardo as a worthy leader, even considering him his true heir. But Leonardo isn't perfect. He usually sometimes worked with it. He usually wins most of his battles with his teammates. He can be very cocky and arrogant at this point, leading to being very angry if he's somehow losing, and is still he's still a teenager, since you know how teenagers are. But still, Leonardo is always a good leader.
Gift shop's on the first floor, boys, but they don't take kindly to shoplifters, and neither do we.
Alright, the commands are set. Let's sell this. But first, let's check out the prediction votes. 82% for Samurai Jack and 18% for Leonardo. Well, let's see if they're right or wrong. Let the battle begin.
Skilly bebop, we rock steady over kicks and snares. So what you scared for, prepared for. Tunnel rap schematics, far from the average rappers. New era, you rockin' super cat, breathing bricks.
Fight.
Train rails, like that is honestly the nonsense behind this. This is how we do it. I'm just never again drunk on religion. Spinning raw sewage, splitters, that movement, first out over. Could you please make a toast for the kid because you don't spit in front of me? Say again, new date this year. Same track time, same track
Holy shit, that was awesome. Anyway, why did Jack win? Now, this match was kind of interesting seeing both of them clash together. Now, both had good training, and they were both skilled in martial arts, and some of their arsenals would counter the other, but Leo kind of fell short in every advantage. He may have dodged lightning, but he wasn't dodging sunlight, and he may scale the tracks to survive a building explosion, but he wasn't falling from orbit. And true, some of Leo's arsenal, like the smoke bomb, would give Jack a hard time, but the smoke bomb is usually made for escaping about, not entering it. And Jack has fought people who played dirty all along. And true, Leo has been trained by Master Splinter, but Jack has been trained by multiple masters his whole life. Could possibly give Jack more experience since he's been trained by multiple masters. Also, Leo's katanas are deadly, but they're just normal swords, while Jack's sword were made by gods, and his sword has shown to cut through harder stuff that Leo has cut, which means Jack could cut Leo's sword and his probably shell. But wait, Lesbian, the dragon form. Wouldn't his dragon form give Jack a hard time? Well, yes, the dragon form would actually beat Jack, but he quite never carries the dragon form as his main arsenal, and besides, I'm not even including it in this match. And yes, Leo would have the mobility advantage if he was in the sewers, but again, Jack has 5 opponents that played dirty all along. So technically, Leo did not have any good ways to kill Jack, or probably escape from Jack's swords. So Leo is actually a spicy fighter, but Jack's greater speed, durability, and training proves that he is the deadliest warrior. Well, sorry Leo, but you totally did not have a chance of winning this match. The winner is Samurai Jack.